everyone. Welcome to the Sustainable Brands Conference here in Monterey, California. I'm Melissa with Greenopolis TV Today, and I am so excited to be reporting to you live from this conference. And we're going to take you all around the city to speak with influentials and decision makers and all topics about waste to resources. So stay tuned and stick with us through this really unbelievable next couple of days. I'm about to meet up with James Yule from Mbdc and Paul Ligon from Greenops, the two hotshots of this conference. Let's go meet them.
I'm James Yule. I'm with McDonough Brown-Gart Design Chemistry, or MBDC for short, and I'm Director of Consulting. And MBDC is a consulting firm that helps companies redesign their products and their processes in order to make them more ecologically intelligent.
I'm Paul Ligon, and I'm Managing Director of Greenops, LLC of Waste Management, and we are focused on really taking recycling to the next level with new consumer product innovations and tracking technologies such as this cool machine here.
James, could you tell us a little bit how you helped with the process of getting the materials appropriate to be actually collected in this system?
One of the first things we did was to analyze all the materials. Again, for us, it's always a two-part equation for cradle to cradle, is using safe materials flowing in cycles. So if we're going to use safe materials, what we refer to as nutrients for the cycles, we need to understand what we're using. So we analyze all of the inputs down to the individual chemicals that are used, and then we make an attempt to work within the supply chain to optimize those so we have as few hazards or no hazards as possible feeding into the system. And then we worked with Greenops on potential recovery strategies, which is where the idea of a retail-based, something more consumer-facing came about, and waste management.
What we're interested in is maximizing value on the back end, and when we're able to engage consumers to really take ownership and accountability for the products that they're using, and to use these kinds of machines, which are exciting and fun and rewarding, to separate their materials, we can find much higher value uses for the materials at the end of their life. So this is the kind of system that we need to have ultimately, to be able to capture and recover relatively clean streams to go back into the manufacturing process is absolutely essential. And that's the great work that MBDC has really pioneered and helped us all to understand.
I think it's going to be interesting when Greenops collects data about, is the value of retail-based recycling going to be education for consumers, and you'll see the benefit really at curbside, or will there be a substantial number of units that can be collected with the RVMs?
It's a great point, James, and we in fact see this going beyond just retail-based. We see moving this application into the household and engaging people, really changing the paradigm of recycling from a mass material kind of activity wherein, you know, you're just putting it out at curbside. There will always be a place for curbside recycling, but this will be more of a way of empowering the consumer with product-based information for the first time, and then tracking what happens with those products when we're finished with them, and tracking them back into best and highest use. That's what I see as particularly exciting about this system.